On the last episode of The Truth About High-Speed 1, I'm so excited that we finally built a fixed link to mainland Europe. Can you believe we just built the longest underwater tunnel in the world? But is anyone else starting to notice a bottleneck forming on tracks into London?
That's why we told France and Belgium that we would build a direct high-speed line to London. Railtrack will get on that project pretty soon.
Right. Bottom line is, I have a lot on my plate, and I'm not getting enough government support for it all.
You don't get to back out of this one Railtrack. You need to sort this out.
Right, but it is like £2.5 billion. Where am I supposed to get that money?
Figure it out.
You were taken too soon from us, brother. Yeah, so Railtrack freaking died. Introducing Network Rail. Network Rail Limited purchased Railtrack PLC from the Railtrack Group PLC for £500 million. Railtrack PLC was then renamed to Network Rail Infrastructure Limited. In other words, Railtrack wasn't actually dead, it just faked its death so that people could forget what happened. The new government-owned company created, Network Rail agreed to pay LCR £80 million for the right to operate and maintain High-Speed 1. Just less than a year later, Section 1 of the Channel Tunnel Rail Link was completed. Hello and welcome back to The Truth About High-Speed... Okay, excuse me, thanks. Alright, wait, hold on. Wait one second.
Yeah, sure, buddy. Just get in my way while I'm trying to do an intro. Yep, not like, you know what I'm saying, not like I have people watching, trying to, be all, like, organized.
Alright. Hello, and welcome back to The Truth About High-Speed 1. Today we have a little bit of a different episode. I actually just got off this train right here. Hold on, is that my train? Wait, oh, hold on. Go. Climb, man! Go. Oh my god. Oh yeah. Oh, it's not, okay. Alright, man, who cares? Watch how I do this. I'm gonna say I got off the train.
Please exit through the rear door.
Doors open. Alright, so while we wait for the train that I'm driving today, let's talk about Ashford International. Alright, so right now we're at Ashford International. An interesting thing about Ashford International Station is that the through tracks are actually on the side of the train station. They're not going split down the middle like most high-speed rail systems. This is because the station predates the line and it was a lot cheaper to simply put the through tracks on the side of the station rather than going directly down the middle. This pedestrian bridge right here actually goes over the through tracks that I'm talking about. The station was originally named Ashford by the Southeastern Railway in 1842, but after 2 rebuilds and the most recent rebuild in the 1990s, it was renamed to Ashford International in 1996. Construction was supposed to begin for Ashford International in 1991 but was delayed because of lack of government approval. Work didn't start on the station until 1994. Between 1994 and 1995, this platform was added to the station. Those 2 platforms over there, which I'll take you to right now if these NPCs get out of my way, are from the original station. This platform is fully for domestic services. To access this platform, you have to go through an underground passage. Right here are the closed off stairs for the international services. These are probably here to serve as emergency exits, as this passageway is fully for domestic services. The total cost for the... oh my gosh, there's so many people. Move! The total cost for the station's renovations were £80 million. Oh, and by the way, these are cafes on the platforms. This one right here is the Starbucks. Right now we're on one of the original platforms. This platform is also for domestic services. As you can see, there are some services for Charing Cross coming up. The center platform on our left is for international services operated by Eurostar. In order to accommodate the international services on the reallocated platforms, the center platforms need to be lengthened to 412 meters, or 1,352 feet. But Eurostar service is suspended here, so they probably shouldn't be calling this station Ashford International. They should be calling it Ashford Domestic. Let's keep going with the information. A lot of Eurostar trains used to stop here, but after the completion of Section 2, this station kind of faded into the background. And after the thing during 2020, Eurostar doesn't even stop here anymore. So, here's a map of where we are in the network right now. The Southeastern network is a lot larger than this, but this is what they have in the game, so I don't know. This is basically just a station for domestic high-speed services and regional rail, which means it still does get a lot of use. you have the Southeastern Main Line services, you have the Maidstone Line services, and you have the Ashford to Ramsgate Line services, and you have the Marshlinks Line services. And the cherry on top is you have the domestic high-speed 1 services themselves, all operated by Southeastern, except for the Marshlinks Line that's operated by Southern. Also, never do this in real life, I just forgot where the stairs were. All platforms are electrified with third rail. The newer platforms are electrified with overhead catenary. Before service was suspended, Ashford used to see 3 trips a day to Paris, 1 trip a day to Brussels, and 1 trip a day to Disneyland Paris. This station sees 10 domestic services per hour. There are Class 375s, hold on, I hear my train. Florida Man Simulator, get up. There are Class 375s, Class 377s, and Class 395s, which is what we're going to be driving today. These are all operated by Southeastern. Southern operates Class 171 DMUs into Ashford. Alright. Alright, open the doors. Alright, come on now. I'm going to need you to open the doors, please. Bro, open the doors. Excuse me. Oh, okay, there you go. Too late anyway, they already made it up here. There goes the cab door, this door as well, you know what I'm saying? Alright. Bye Ashford, it was nice talking about you. Yeah, but my ride's here now, so I gotta go. Excuse me sir, I'm gonna need that seat from you. I'm gonna need that, oh, whoops, didn't mean to press that. I'm gonna need that. Get started. Yeah, I'm gonna be so real with you guys. This is my first time driving the entire line and my second time driving the train. And I say second time because my first time, let's just say, yeah. Here we go. Here we go. Alright, let's add a little bit more power since we have, okay, lower the shoes, close the circuit breaker, and draw power from the third rail. We're not on third rail, we're on pantograph. Oh, I didn't, oh, I need to raise the pantograph. Wait, this says pan down. I don't need pan down, I need pan up. Wait, how do I up it? Yeah, so no practice and no tutorial. So we'll see how this goes. Alright, so while we're waiting, here's a cool look at the pickup shoes, the third rail pickup shoes for the train. We're actually in third rail mode right now. We have to transfer over to the catenary, which, oops, this is not how you do that. But yeah, so just kind of go here, you press the channel tunnel rail link button so that the train knows that it's going here. And when you press this button, it actually switches the train from miles per hour into kilometers per hour, which is kind of cool. And then that light turns on. You have to press the pantograph up, shoes down button twice. And then yeah, it should be up. Well, let's go check. Let's go check. Right? Oh my gosh. I did it, ladies and gentlemen. I actually did it. I raised the pantograph. It's only my second try, but still, it's like, yeah. Yeah, no. Yeah. Finally. Doors closing. Give the passengers a little toot. Yeah. And we're on our way. How about we put the train into forward Banks Rail? You're right, Banks Rail. That's a great idea. Let me do that. Yeah, okay. Let's pretend like that didn't happen. And we're on our way. The HS1 tracks are over to our right. You can see them right here. They're actually dipping down right now into an open cut box. This open cut box will extend underneath the southbound track. So right here is where the third rail power ends. All trains must be using their pantographs from this part of the journey on. And the southbound track, the track that this train is running on right here, ow, just hit me with the pantograph. Yeah, so that southbound track actually goes over the top of the cut and cover box. And then we both go into a tunnel, which is a pretty neat design. And for the high-speed 1 tracks, you can actually see them right here. Alright, here we go. Coming out the tunnel. Alright, right here we merge onto high speed 1. And from here, it's going to be a straight 140 miles per hour. So all this is new charted territory for me. I did not make it this far last time. Alright, so pantographs. Wait, are we moving backwards? Oh my god. Pan up. Pan. This is not working. I don't. Oh my god, we're moving backwards now. What is going on? Help. Help. Section 1 of the Channel Tunnel Rail Link opened up on September 28th, 2003. Section 1 is about 46 miles of high-speed track between the Channel Tunnel and Falcon Junction, which is in North Kent, which is also just south of Ebbsfleet. The maximum speed on this line is 190 miles per hour, though we can only do 140 miles per hour in the rolling stock that we're driving. The line includes the Medway Viaduct, a 3/4 of a mile bridge over the River Medway, and a 2-mile long tunnel called the North Downs Tunnel. During the safety testing on the section prior to the opening, this section of track set a new UK rail speed record at 208 miles per hour, which is about 334 kilometers per hour. The service we're driving today didn't exist back then in 2003, so we're just gonna pretend that this is a Eurostar service or something like that. One of the things that I noticed about this line is that the grades are really steep. Like, we can go to 2.1% grades. So you would think that no freight at all would be operating on this line, but this line was actually built with the intention to run freight on it. As we go through, you'll see a bunch of freight spurs that are along the line, which is pretty interesting to see. You might see some freight locomotives too, I don't know. Again, I didn't make it this far last time. So there are freight spurs leading to and from Dolan's Moor in Folkestone, and a freight spur leading to the freight depot at Barking in Ripple Lane. There are also long passing loops to allow freight trains to give way to passenger trains. There are 2 of them, one is in Laneham and the other one is in Singlewell. Freight trains were first operated by EWS, which is Deutsche Bahn Freight UK. Yeah, I had no clue why the horn sounded like that, but okay. I mean, it sounds okay inside. I don't know. Alright, yeah, so right here, this is a freight passing loop right here. So freight trains will wait on the side here that you see here, and they'll wait for passenger trains to pass by them. So this means that we're probably in Linham. Linham? I don't know, yeah. However you pronounce it. But yeah, we're over here now. Yeah, you can see just how massive this passing siding is. Like there's a lot of track. This is a lot of quad tracking right here. I mean, we are traveling at 140 miles per hour, and that took a minute to pass. Anyways, freight service started April 3rd, 2004. 5 freight trains that used to operate on the classic lines were diverted to the Channel Tunnel rail link. There were 3 southbound intermodal trains and 2 northbound intermodal trains. So yeah. Let's get some outside views. Ow. A little tunnel. We should be coming up on the North Downs Tunnel anytime now. Not sure how long though. Okay, yeah, I'm starting to run out of facts. This journey's it's a lot longer than I thought that. I mean, well, it's a long journey, sorta. It's been 14 minutes, but I don't know. Both the signaling technology and the track are based off of identical standards used on the French LGV high-speed lines. Traffic between London and the Channel Tunnel is controlled by the Ashford Signaling Center. Something interesting about the Channel Tunnel rail link is that the Channel Tunnel rail link actually uses the modern European loading gauge. However, the Class 395 that we're in right now has to use the normal UK loading gauge, which is much smaller. This is because this train goes on and off the Channel Tunnel rail link network. The original Eurostar train sets also had to use the UK loading gauge, which is what gave them their unique design. Yeah, those train sets actually remind me a lot of this one because they were both dual mode. They're both dual mode, so this one can go overhead and on third rail, while the original Eurostar train sets also were able to do the same thing. So they're pretty similar in that. I keep on having to mess around a lot with the throttle. Well, like I said, I only driven this train, like, this is my second time, so I'm not sure if there's a cruise control in here or something like that, but, you know, yeah, it would be nice, you know, if I could find it or anything. Oh, here goes the tunnel. Let's see if the horn, like, actually echoes. Okay, a little bit, okay. Alright, that's nice. I mean, the horn sometimes sounds a little bit weird outside, but yeah, no, that's nice. Yeah. I don't know. The cab of this train is pretty large. Like, I was actually kind of surprised how large it is behind me. Like, it's a lot of space. And especially for, you know, the loading gauge. The UK loading gauge is, like, extremely small, but the amount of cab space that they give you is kind of wild. The whole time I've been trying this strategy of trying to use as little power as possible and just letting the hills carry me, because, you know, you have this massive uphill battle and then you have this massive downhill battle. Then it's like I have to keep on like messing around with the throttle so much, so I've been trying to see if like I can just do nothing and just cruise the entire time. Hasn't really been working that much. But yeah, I don't think this is too bad for my only second time driving this train. You know, it's not bad. It's not bad. The train is actually kind of easy to drive. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of easy. But it's the only part that really holds you up is the switching between the classic lines and the what was I saying? Oh yeah, the only part that really holds you up is the switch between the classic line and the Channel Tunnel rail link. That's basically it. Okay, so here goes the North Downs Tunnel. Yeah, 2.5% grade into it. So this is exactly what I mean. Oh wait, that's not it. Oh. I thought the North Downs Tunnel should be somewhere around here though. Anyways, how was your Christmas, everybody? You guys, saying enjoy, get presents, treat yourself a little bit, you know. Oh wait, okay. Here goes the North Downs Tunnel. Yeah, here goes the North. I recognize this. All right. Wait, it's really dark in here. Where's the light at? Okay, wait. Yeah, I see it. It's right there. Okay. All right. You know what? That'll do. That'll do. Yeah, I still can't really see. Let's check up on the passengers. Alright, so the North Downs Tunnel is 2 miles long and has a... What are you looking at? Let's try this again. The North Downs Tunnel is 2 miles long and has a diameter of 20 meters, and which at the time of its completion was considered to be the deepest twin-track railway tunnel ever constructed in the UK. This tunnel was not easy to build, as the geology that the tunnel was bored through was mostly chalk bed. Because of this, the tunneling techniques were changed multiple times throughout the construction. This actually sped up the construction and led the tunnel to be completed $5 million under budget. The great engineering of this tunnel lets high-speed trains travel at 186 miles per hour inside the tunnel. This made it also one of the fastest train tunnels in not just the UK, but in all of Europe. So yeah, there goes your fun facts. I know I already said this last episode, but it's cool to say again. So right now, alright, so what I do remember from this, or from researching this entire project, is that right after the North Downs Tunnel, it goes right over to the Medway Viaduct. So we should be approaching there soon. I see yeah. Alright, so right here is the River Medway. And the M2 motorway is to our right. Yeah, I'll probably just put some of the facts in from last episode because I can't really remember the exact specifications. This 0.81 mile long structure spans the River Medway. The spans on the viaduct were designed to mimic the pre-existing M2 motorway. The approach spans are spaced 40.5 meters apart, while the central navigation span has a length of 152 meters. Yeah, so there you go. Yeah, so those are all the major structures for Section 1 of the Channel Tunnel Rail Link: Ashford International, the North Downs Tunnel, and the Medway Viaduct. Those are the 3 largest structures. Let's get some more power going, because we are losing speed. Right now we're climbing this massive hill, 2.5% grade. Yeah. Alright, and back down the hill. See, this is exactly what I mean. The grading is crazy. It's kind of wild. Yeah. I don't know. Sorry, there's not really much to talk about between the construction of Section 1 of the Channel Tunnel Rail Link and Section 2. There's not a lot of drama or anything that really went wrong between the 2 times, because I feel like after they built Section 1, they just kind of went straight into doing Section 2 to make sure that, one, the cost stays somewhat low, and also to make sure that they're building off of that momentum from Section 1. You're not you don't have to reteach yourself how to build, which is how projects should be done in the first place. All projects, right? If you're splitting the sections up and doing phases, let's say you're splitting your phase 1 like a certain railroad is, or a certain high-speed rail project, you're splitting your phase 1 into multiple phases, then you should be building off of that phase 1 continuously. It shouldn't be, alright, I completed my iOS segment. Oops, didn't mean to say that. But it shouldn't be, alright, I completed my iOS segment, and then now I'm gonna wait until I get the full funding, and then I start the next. No, it should be right back to back. Simple. Alright, here's another freight sighting. Yeah, the frame rates are crazy right here. I don't even know why. There's nothing even here. But that's what I applaud them for doing with High-Speed 1. You know? It was pretty straight. I mean, they did struggle at the beginning a lot, right? Because for some reason they thought that they could, oh my god, ew, not invest in the high-speed rail system, but then still get it built. It doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? Gotta spend money to make money. That's, I mean, come on now. I'm speeding right now because I'm ranting. But alright, yeah, so this actually, so we're about to end section 1. Okay, like if we go here on the map, you can see right here. Right here, there's a 2.5-mile line providing access to Waterloo International Terminal. This flyover right here, this connector right here, it actually joins the Chatham Main Line, which the Eurostar used to travel on. Of course, it's not really needed anymore. The only real use of it right now is for flexibility, you know, with like freight and other rail movements. So yeah, that's always cool to have. Right now, we're officially on section 2 of the Channel Tunnel Rail Link. So I'll leave us off on that. Here goes another train. With that being said, if I earn your like and subscription, I love you. And if you made it this far in the video, thanks for watching. I should be posting one more video before the end of 2023 though. So yeah, look out for that. Doors open.